are you? This is Elisan. Hi. I've been away for a long time, almost a week, because I've lost my voice, and today, finally my voice decided to return to me. And for the last couple of days being voiceless, it really had to force me to become a better communicator because I can only speak a few words, and I really had to try to make myself be heard. So there you go. Alrighty, so I'm back today at the beginning of October. Today it's October, 1st of October in Singapore. Yay! Ooh, October is officially here. Super excited. I woke up feeling today really on a positive note. So for the last couple of weeks, it has been a bit of the lull energy. Everybody is going through some kind of self-care regime, trying to figure themselves out, reflecting, taking the back seat. And October is here, and I woke up literally on a very good, positive, high vibe roller coaster ride, and I have to share this with you. It's a Saturday for me. You know, you can look at this situation. I'm not fully made up, but I have a message and I have to share it with you. So as you know, last night was 30th of September, and it may still be the 30th of September for you if you're in the States. It's the black moon that came on today or yesterday. So it's an amazing energy that came over us. It has a positive, uplifting energy that showered us. So you can either tap into the energy and use it to your advantage or allow it to slip away. So what happens is, I believe there is this another high vibrational portal that opened for us, and divine energies came in for us to help us. However, you have to remember that we are third dimensional beings. Frequencies that come in from the higher channel are at least on the 5th, 6th, even on the 12th dimension. So as you can imagine, spiritual beings like us trying to evolve, if our bodies do not evolve with us, then you will have this mismatch. So I started doing channeling work last week for the entire week, and then that's how I fell sick, and I sort of like had a burnout because, you know, it was a new thing for me. So it was the body trying to adjust. And during this period of time, I had to really take a back seat and just look at my life, what exactly really lights me up, what are the bright and shiny objects. And so obviously when the energies are down, you are like this vortex that is of a lower energy, and you start attracting dramas, things that things that you don't want, like, you know, things that you're tolerating, toxic relationship and all that would show up for you because you're at a low vibration. So that is not to say that the universe is against you or God's against you. That's not true. It's just your vibration, your point of attraction is low because you are not feeling good about yourself. So what do you do about this? You can either bitch about it and be a victim about this, or look at this as a situation. Take yourself out of the situation and look at this. Well, how did I contribute to this? And as you know, and as you've heard me say, this year is a year of completion. So expect a lot of closures and all these situations to happen, because you need closure. You need to end something before you can begin something. So that was when I was forced to look at the things that I don't want to look at and really make a decision. It's like spring cleaning, you know, like women hate spring cleaning. I do, because you got to decide, oh, do I want to keep this ring, or what if I throw this ring out, what if the next, you know, the season it comes back and it's on season again, do I really want to throw this away? So you got to make decisions. People hate to make decisions because it drives them crazy, right? So that's a little bit like in life. You got to declutter your life. So that's what happens. So here's the thing, right? And October promises us another new energy. It's a high vibrational energy. However, that's the however, and that comes with a big price tag. You have to do the work. You have to do the work diligently on a day-to-day basis to clear, well, not really to clear, but to understand and become aware of your situation, what you are tolerating and what is no longer acceptable to you, and let go of it. Literally let go of it. And so this is your job. This is literally your job, letting go of the old and welcoming the new. So I'm gonna do a talk next week about negativity is not a bad word. However, during this period, I'm gonna say this: guard your energy, guard your mind. Stay away from negativity events on the outside that you cannot control. Negativity that comes from the inside is a different situation when it's different. I mean, I know, I get it. Negativity is negativity, right? However, if the negativity comes from the inside, you have absolute control and you can do what you want to do with it. However, you have absolutely no control. If someone decides to come up to you and say, hey, you know what, you are a bitch, that is, you have no control over it, right? But if you tell yourself that you are a bitch, then you have absolute control over that negativity. Do you understand what I mean? Leave me a comment if you actually get what I mean. So in this situation, you have to really protect yourself, protect your energy. When I say outsource outside negativity, it means news, bitching and gossiping, hanging around friends who bitch and gossip all the time, news, hang out with people who are not at high vibration, so that you can control, and that is part of self-care, right? And next week I want to talk about this negativity. And as spiritual people, as teachers, as healers, as guides, as coaches, we cannot keep away from negativity. We cannot. Because that's the whole deal, stay from negativity. We cannot keep away from negativity. Because the truth is, when we work on ourselves and we become light, then when we enter the negative situation, we diffuse the negativity and we help everyone raise their bar of vibration. That begins with you first. So right now, it is crucial that you work on your mind, your soul, your body, whatever that you feel guided to. So I woke up really jumping out of bed. Literally, because I could feel the message was so loud and clear, and I had to give it to you. October promises a shift, a huge, massive, positive shift. In fact, your life may turn 180 degrees. No, 180 will be the same. It will turn 180 degrees turn. It will turn 180 degrees turn. It will turn, and it will show you how you can live the life that you truly, truly desire. That's exciting. But you must do the work, and that's to let go and keep yourself safe. And in the process of letting go, it's hard because you have hung on to that old paradigm, that identity, that things that doesn't serve you for such a long time. And to your mind, like a child, it thinks like that part of you is dying. How you know how to love, the way you know how to love, the way you know how to get love, the way you know how to get money, it does not serve you, and you know that, right? However, if you want to get to another place, another higher frequency place, then these things, the things that you used to get love, how to get money, how to get clients, will not serve you anymore. These are at the low vibration. And losing this part may feel like dying. It does, because a part of you has to die, right? A part of you has to die. So I think it is Wayne Dyer, or was it Anita Moorjani, that says you have to learn to die while you're alive, or was it some great prophet that said that? So you must learn to die while you're alive. I think it was Wayne Dyer. He talked about this parrot. So you must learn to die while you're alive. And that does not mean it's a bad thing. Death, the opposite of death is what? Birth, right? The opposite of death is birth. And that's great news. I can never understand, or now when I know better, that after death comes eternity, it's hard for me to go to funerals because I know the truth and I have to pretend like, I'm so sorry. I do. I really am really sorry for your loss. But at the same time, I'm also happy for the soul. He is free to travel beyond time and, go everywhere. So the truth is, after death is eternity. It's heaven. So that part of you, that lower vibrational part of you, has to die so that you can live. That's good news. That's great news, dear ones. So, as we invite and as we welcome October in, Death is not a bad word. It isn't. Allow that side of you to die and celebrate it, because in reality, every death in the soul realm, the realm of the soul, they celebrate because you're home. And you can have a piece of heaven right here if you allow all the old paradigms, whatever society said, and all the old sayings, old belief system to die today, as the black moon shines upon you and give you a new lease of life. Dear ones, you deserve this. Stop holding on to the past that no longer serves you. You know that. Allow that part of you to die and celebrate the new you. And enjoy that piece of heaven that you so crave for in this plane, in this dimension. You can have that. As spiritual teachers, as spiritual beings, as spiritual healers, it is our duty to raise our vibration, raise our bar. So this weekend, hi Julia, hi, how are you? I invite you to write down everything that you are tolerating. Everything. Happy birthday, Felicia. Share this video with your friends if you found value, alright? I want this message to go as many people as possible, because this is really important. I got this download this morning, and I really want as many people as to hear this. I mean, pardon my look, but as you can see, it's the message that's more important, right? So what I want to say is, take this time out to write down everything that you are tolerating, because that's the first step to become aware. You know, to first begin the healing process, you must begin to be aware. Otherwise, what are you healing, right? Write down everything that you're tolerating. Love, money, job, friends, everything. When you don't know what you don't want, then you can activate the process of what you want. So write everything down, because everything is stored up in your body, and your body is the vortex of the point of attraction. So release that all out. Release that. What are you tolerating? The car you drive, the clothes you live. I mean, you can't live in your clothes, the clothes you wear, the house you live in, the car you drive. Everything. Write it all down. And then start acknowledging those secret desires. Do you want to drive a Ferrari? Write it down. There is no right and there's no wrong with your desires. There's nothing materialistic about that, because God wants you to enjoy it. Otherwise, why would He allow it, right? So everything is neutral on this planet. We gave it a story, you know? So if you have worked hard, why shouldn't you enjoy and give yourself a treat for a Chanel bag, or go for this 6-star holiday? You deserve it. You deserve it. However, of course, if you're, penny pinching now because you don't have enough money, then splurging on that money is being irresponsible, right? So write that all down, dear ones. This is the shift. This is the beginning of the shift. Write everything down that you have been tolerating. Can you do that for yourself? Not for me, for yourself. Okay? Can you promise me to do that? Give me some thumbs up and hearts if you're going to do that for yourself. Okay? And then you set the flow of reaching higher vibration. You activated it. You have just activated it. And October is the beginning of the shift. I don't know how long the shift is going to last, but I'm definitely sure that October is the beginning of this beautiful shift. And you have to do your work by letting go. If you feel sadness, observe it. Interesting, I feel sadness. And ask yourself, why do you feel sad? Why do you feel sad about a process that is so beautiful that will take you to a life that you desire? Oh, I'm sad because I've lost this side of me and I can't be this. I'm losing this side of me because usually it's the inner child that feels the loss. Okay? So some inner child work has to be done, and just journal it. Why do you feel sad? What do you feel sad about? About the new life that you're about to embark on? Do you feel sad because you're losing this side? Oh, that means that I am cutting all ties with my parents. That's not true. You are still your mother's daughter, your father's daughter, your husband's wife, mother, you're just losing that side of you. You're not losing the identity. So don't be attached to the story. You are attached to the story. So without those stories, who are you? What can you achieve? At the end of the day, we're all attached to something. And if you are unwilling to let go, I invite you to consider maybe you are addicted to drama. You are addicted to that situation because, first of all, it feels comfortable. You know how to manage it because you've been through it for so many years. And it could also be, you know what's coming up next. So you're a control freak, right? You know how to control, you know how to manage a situation. And much as you say you don't want to be a victim, but you do enjoy the drama. And letting go means you gotta completely let go of everything that doesn't serve you, with courage and with grace. Alright, so watch the replay again in case you miss some gems. You may miss out something. And let's cheers to the beginning of a very beautiful season. October is here. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.